Good morning. The government has discreetly expelled at least 2 US embassy staff accused of bribing Spanish intelligence officers for secrets, so the El País newspaper reported yesterday. There was no immediate confirmation from either country, but asked about the case, the Defence Minister Margarita Robles played down any impact on relations. She acknowledged a judicial inquiry was underway into irregular conduct at the CNI intelligence agency. Spain and the United States are friends, allies and partners, she told reporters. When there are issues that may affect us, they are discussed and dealt with, but no way does that influence the relations we have. The unnamed embassy personnel were quietly withdrawn at Madrid's request after an investigation showed the 2 Spanish intelligence officers gave information for a large sum. The government has said an investigation has been opened at the CNI's request, but would not elaborate, as the probe was under secrecy. United Arab Emirates state-owned renewables developer Masdar signed a deal yesterday with the Austrian electricity provider Verbund to develop a green hydrogen plant in central Spain. Under the deal, the 2 companies will analyse the feasibility of building one of Europe's largest green hydrogen production plants in the Castilla-La Mancha region, which is already home to an array of renewable energy projects. The hydrogen plant would aim to help decarbonise industrial sectors across Europe. The green hydrogen produced at the plant could have the potential to displace up to 1 million tonnes of carbon emissions annually. The agreement was signed on the sidelines of the UN Climate Summit COP28, which is currently ongoing in Dubai. It builds on an earlier deal signed by the 2 companies in January to explore green hydrogen's potential in Europe. Masdar also plans to build a gigawatt-scale solar farm in Castilla-La Mancha. If all plans go ahead successfully, the green hydrogen plant is expected to be operational by the end of the decade. And following the amnesty deal done between the PSOE socialists and the Catalan separatists, an initiative from the Catholic Church has been launched in defence of the unity of Spain. The initiative arose from the rosary that has been prayed every afternoon for weeks, a legal and peaceful act that the government has prohibited and tried to repress, generating a broad reaction in the street in defence of one of the most important rights that all human beings have: religious freedom. As today is the day of the Immaculate Conception, a national rosary has been called for unity, which will take place in more than 60 cities. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.